Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
I love studying the Psalms. David and other writers just poured out their emotions, struggles, desires, joys, sorrows, griefs, fears, just everything, and recorded how God had been faithful, and His names and attributes, how they experienced Him. Sometimes they write specifically, sometimes in general, but they always shared their personal testimony. As we read them, no matter what difficulty we're facing, no matter how we're feeling, we can find something in the Psalms that speaks into that, something we can connect with. In Psalm 18:3, David says, "I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies." I love how, even before he ran into trouble, he'd already decided where to turn. We have to have that settled in our own minds before a crisis hits. A few verses later, he says, "In my distress I called upon the Lord. I cried out to my God. He heard my voice from His temple, and my cry came before Him to His ears." We know when we cry out, He hears. The next verse tells of God's response. I'd encourage you to read that passage in Psalm 18, 7 through 15. It's amazing what happens in the unseen spiritual realm when we call upon the Lord. The end result picks up in verse 16. "He sent from above, He took me, He drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, from those who hated me, for they were too strong for me. They confronted me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my support. He also brought me out into a broad place. He delivered me because He delighted in me." Can you think of a time when God drew you out of many waters, or delivered you from an enemy that was too strong for you, or brought you out into a broad place? Why does David say He does that? Because He delights in us. Isn't that a beautiful thought? Psalm 37:4 and other passages tells us to delight ourselves in the Lord. But this says that the God of the universe delights in us. Jeremiah 9:24 says, "But let him who glories glory in this, that he understands and knows me, for in these I delight." Back in Psalm 18, a few verses later, David enumerates all the ways that God has helped him over the years. As I read them, see how you can relate. "For you will light my lamp. The Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. For by you I can run against a troop. By my God I can leap over a wall. As for God, His way is perfect. The word of the Lord is proven. He is a shield to all those who trust in Him. For who is God except the Lord, and who is a rock except our God? It is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer and sets me on high places. He teaches my hands to make war so that my arms can bend a bow of bronze." David keeps going, but I think you get the idea. Then he ends the psalm with praises. "The Lord lives. Blessed be my rock. Let the God of my salvation be exalted. Therefore I will give thanks to you, O Lord, among the Gentiles, and sing praises to your name." Today, I'm going to leave you with an assignment. Think back through all God has done for you over the years. Then write Psalm 151, your own psalm. It can be about a specific trial in your life and how you saw God working during that time, or it could be a culmination of your life's walk with Him. It could even be about a struggle that you're facing currently. Express how you plan to depend on the Lord and how faithful He is. I'd love to hear your own personal Psalm 151.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.